First Chronicles 18. So it talks about David's victory and how God was with David and gave him victory wherever he went, and a lot of people paid tribute to him, and he confiscated a lot of precious item from these, and then later on talk about the officials in his court. So what I read this is so awesome because it's like God wants to bless us, but for me, I kind of live kind of in fear because I don't like my work, like the work of my hand. I don't know if I'm doing, I feel like there's a lot of things that I don't know, and so I kind of don't want to venture out of my comfort zone unless there's someone guiding me. But to read this and to think about that God knows all things and he's the one leading me, I should be more courageous. And I think God wants to bless us, and we just need to ask him and rely on him. And that I wish I have David's courage where he just goes wherever God leads, and that not to be fearful of what ifs and being fearful of your own limitations. So that's what come to my mind when I read today. I feel like I should trust God more, and trust that if I trust him, that he will bring the victories. And I actually see it kind of happening in my life where I'm faced with a problem and God kind of lead me through the solution. God leading me doesn't mean that I don't have to struggle. I still have to struggle to understand it. I still have to put in the time and the effort. But I feel like whenever I get stuck, there's a resource that is made available for me to either through internet, a hit on the internet search, or through someone in the company who have knowledge, who can guide me at that moment. So I feel like he's leading me step by step. He doesn't lay out the whole thing for me. He just lead me step by step, and I'm starting to feel more comfortable that I can do more things, but it's a learning to trust God kind of thing. And sometimes I'm am I making this up? I see that this is I feel like I'm being led, but is that my brain playing with me, or is that really God leading me? And I think it's the latter, but then there's doubt in that. So I feel like I couldn't get the full advantage of it because I'm unsure if I'm making it up or if my feeling of being led by God is true. And I also wonder, it's such these are my job, right? Things that I have to work to make money. Is God going to lead me in these small things, daily things too, when it's not really a work for his kingdom? So that's what makes me kind of wonder and doubt also. But I feel convicted, and I feel like it is God, and I shouldn't doubt.